Have you ever wondered if you could kill somebody with your mind in Elder Scrolls Online? Or perhaps you really wanted to be a monk and fight unarmed and beat people with your Fist of Fury? Well, you could do that in Skyrim, but sadly it didn't cross over to the online version. Or did it? So how exactly does this work? This works because of the fact that there is a special skill called the Crystal Shard, which actually turns into crystal weapon. So all you really need is one skill point at level 1 as a sorcerer to be able to obtain this. Because you can see it deals it adds an additional 3,000 points of physical damage, and we are only level 7. So yeah, a lot of damage, and if I'm not mistaken, these things build off of your skill levels, so I'm pretty sure it's going to cause a lot of problems. It makes it so that you can have imbued fists, which is great. The downfall is that it doesn't work with the Dragon Knight's molten weapons, because fists aren't for some reason considered weapons. I don't know why, but that's what that works. The other thing is that, you know, your unarmed attacks are treated as melee attacks, which means they're treated as attacks, so you can do procs like, I don't know, any of your general armor sets their procs can be affected and be triggered, or you could have trinkets or things like that improve your physical damage or your melee damage, and those should trigger onto your fists. Anyway, so can this be improved upon? Well, aside from the procs, the armor sets and just general skills from racial passives, not a whole lot. The only other way that you can really improve it is it takes away from the actual theme of the idea of being an unarmed fighter. I mean, technically you're still unarmed, but you're not with the next the next setup that I have here. You're actually more of like a mentalist. You destroy people with your brains. You could be like Jordardo right here, or not Jordardo, a non-named cat figure that just happens to look a lot like Jordardo, but he's a Thieves Guild member who's a dastardly deed doer who punched this poor little mud crab with one hit and killed it. So you can use your mind. You don't have to actually use your fists. Your fists come up, but it's just a concentration. It's a concentration of will. You're just like, I'm going to kill you with my brain. My thoughts are going to kill you. And it works. And it works really, really well. And it's kind of terrifying. But not as terrifying as fighting against the Vampire Lord ultimate from the Vampire line that this orc here does. And he's a Nightblade, which makes it even scarier, because this build does work for Nightblades. It works for Dragon Knights, it works for Nightblades, and Sorcerers, obviously, and I think that's all I've tried it on. I haven't tried it on any others. But yes, it takes away the monk theme, then it turns you more into like a mentalist, or a Zion, if you will. But to be able to do this, you have to take a one-handed weapon and put it in your offhand slot, and have nothing in your main hand. It improves your two-handed skill, or your dual-wield skill. For some reason, dual skills don't actually work. I tried, but it improves that. But at the same time, it allows you to proc, effects from your other weapon. It increases your weapon damage because you are wielding a weapon, even though you're still not actually hitting anything. You're just using your mind, and it's quite hilarious. Such as here, blocking attacks and then just willing them to fall on the ground. Go down, be dead, be smacked, be smote by my brain. My IQ is greater than yours. But yeah, this is just kind of like the quick idea for, could this be possible to be able to utilize the unarmed abilities or the mentalist abilities in ESO? Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.